Hello everyone! As the sun rises over the holy city of Ishgard, we return to our dear, darling Hippolyta, having fled the city of Ul'dah, trying to escape, well, not her mistakes, she's actually escaping Alfie's mistakes. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. So we're playing Heavensward. Not from the very beginning. I did the first, quest and a half because I wanted to get into the city so that way I could, play Astrologian on my own time. But here we are. So let's okay, I'll zoom out and actually let's get my, display back up. All right, so where we left off, Tataru, Alfie, and I decided to head to the holy city of Ishgard to seek refuge from all the problems we caused. Or rather, like I said, all the problems Alfie caused. And I had to help Alfie get away from himself, I guess. And so, as it turns out, Orchefon decided to take us in to his family dwelling, and so that's who we're here to talk to. So let's go talk to him.
The warrior of light and her brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Forton Manor.
It's okay.
I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made.
Oh, cool. Experience. Cutscene. Nice. It's always nice to begin a stream with a cutscene. Oh, okay. Are they going to talk, or do I have to talk?
My lord.
He's going to talk.
I have returned with the scions. I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Wow. He's great. I like this guy already. Look at the three of us. Look at the three suckers.
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome.
Oh, welcome.
As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Mi casa is su casa.
My companions and I are deeply
That's right, Alfie has a different voice actor now.
The honor is mine, Master Alfino.
Master Alfino.
Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Oh, Lauren is here. Lauren is making dinner. Hi, Lauren. She's in the chat. Well, I see. What? I'm astounded. We are astounded.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Our reputation. Okay, there's no our reputation here. There's Alfie's reputation. Tataru didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. In fact, I saved their asses. That's what I did. Well, technically all the scions saved their asses, but...
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think?
Yeah, we've been trying to seek allies with you for allyship with you for forever. But you were all like, "Oh, we gotta make the
Granted,
dragons."
my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses.
Oh, eyebrows have been raised.
But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers.
So long as you keep doing free labor for us,
voice
we
their
won't kick you
concerns.
out. That's nice of them, I guess.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Even though there's three of us and one of us can't really do anything. Actually, can even Alfie fight at this
Full
point?
glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Oh, are we gonna have to walk around and talk to people? Are we gonna have
You
to
would
do
do
walk
well,
and
I
talk?
think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some
You
time.
may be here for some time. Okay, I shouldn't do the creeper voice already. I wore my comfiest t-shirt for you guys tonight. I hope you appreciate that. Ooh, look at the graphic fidelity of this black screen. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Okay, Alfie, where are we going? Ooh, this is a very... I'm gonna walk around this room for a little bit. Because this is a very pretty room. Let's look at the pretty room. Wow. Man, these guys are rich. Holy crap. Like every base that the Scions have ever been in looked like a freaking dump. This place is swank. Oh yeah, I really want to go. I really want to go back to Ul'dah. Ul'dah. Elfinode has a mind to learn more about Ishgard. Oh great. I'll have to follow him.
Though our friends in House Fortomp have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient.
I like my Alfie better. I don't remember Tataru's voice. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Okay, I'm not going to do the yidle voice.
Then there's the markets and taverns. We need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk.
I guess I'm doing that voice now.
Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order.
Twould.
I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest.
Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. The documentation is in order, I trust.
Yes, my lord.
Here are the invisible documents. Thank you. Wow, the camera angle on that was not great. That was a good kid. That peekaboo, wow. Okay, again, terrible camera angle. Oh, wait, the documents are not invisible for once. That's nice. These documents identify you as wards of House Fortomp. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. But, like, I'm an elf lady just like this is an elf guy. How do they even know we're foreign? This is a question I want to ask. Is there, like, do we have, like, an accent? Is that the difference? Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remained under the protection of House Fortomp. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Did they have, like, French accents? Did they outline zees? I'm actually going to give the guy a French accent now.
Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name.
No.
Hippolyta, Tataru, the city awaits.
Let's go!
I do not have a good Tataru voice. I apologize, everybody. You're going to have to suffer through my terrible Tataru voice. I'm much better at, like, sort of cheeky, funny voices than I am at serious voices. Well, I actually sometimes do this when I'm by myself. I am a champion talker to myself. House Fortomp manservant. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the early Welt. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet as you see at first. Okay, this guy has a French accent now. I shall then show you around the Jewel Crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Esserat Plaza. If there are no questions? The oblong, surnamed for the bronze grass shield burned by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government as a residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. That's my bad French accent.
Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Very good, Monsieur Alfino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Tordon to put down Nidog, and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you will follow me to the Jules Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alice. Master? Mistress Alice, our master of the markets. Wow, okay. Alright. I borked that one. Sorry, guys. I know you come to me for, like, the really high quality comedy voiceover. De bonsoir. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Invisible documents. Ah, words of Asphalton. How very interesting. Wait, there's a little German there. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... By the way, this is a very British use of the term custom. Custom in the sense, like, of a customer. So clearly this was... I don't know why the Britishism there. I guess maybe from the UK, whoever translated it. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Indeed, lady, I like you. Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire. It can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Esserat Plaza in Fondation. If everyone is ready... Fondation. Fondation. See, that's why they always get there before me, is they get a head start. Like, I don't start walking away until, like, well after they've walked away. And here we are, Fondation's Esserat Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Esserat, it would be wise to do so now. What are we going to take? No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Was it any of this? No, none of this gear is for me. Yay, experience, and somebody else on a bag of gold, or gil, as they say. A bag en gil. So I guess this is probably so now I'll get a caster thing. Which might not be better than the hat I have. The hat I have is pretty good. And it's stylish, which is much better. You will soon discover that I will often choose stylish gear over better gear. As for our next destination... Mayhap we should... oh, sorry. Sorry, that was Elfino. Mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? I wanted to get something to drink. This sky steel manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragon. The Olestable, where chocobo are trained for war, also lie in that direction. Wow, chocobo abuse. Very sad. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area, if you know what I mean. It is where you buy things. Just avoid it. Don't go there. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Monsieur Alfino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. I like the piratey dudes. He's not piratey, he's just... You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn to the upland and gawp at the statues? Well, if you ever mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Night. If your nursemaid'll let you.
I love that guy already. He's my best friend. My humblest apologies, Monsieur Affineur. Pourrais peut-être l'autre numéro. Why? I love a good drink. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this forgotten knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Hippolyta. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Sonanda.
And I'm coming too.
Quest accepted. Quest denied. Quest failed.
Where are we going? We're going over there. Okay. Fetch me one of your finest ales, good sir.
Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern.
At least we're in the Midlands now. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her most notable establishments, Master. Master
Gibrion. Just Gibrion will do. And I'm flattered you might...
Wait, that changed real quick. And I'm flattered you might think so highly of my establishments. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Ah, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to you yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? What do they call them? Why do they call them the broom, if I may ask? 'Cause when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. Oh, we have class. Class antagonisms. Oh, wow. Wow. Class antagonism. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your wits to heart, sir. Monsieur Affineur, I think it would be best if we returned to Forton Manor.
You go on ahead without me.
You go on ahead. I'm just going to do a normal voice for Tataru, and then I'll come up with something later. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Wow, Tataru's a lush. Nice.
Mr. Taru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord's account would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place. Least of all, a maiden.
What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the Waking Sands and the Rising Stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Hippolyta, and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. Indeed. Bye. Bye. Tataru, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Fine. Hang out with all the ruffians. Well, I kind of want to hang out with the ruffians too, actually. Well, this lady's got a nice outfit. This is very squall. Got the squall outfit going on. That's fine, I guess. It's fine. They're not as fabulous as I am. My giant hat.